Hi there, I'm Aldwyn Altuney.
And I'm Michael Thompson.
And welcome to
another episode of
Movie Review TV. Movie Review TV. We see films as they are. Rate them out of 5 stars. Movie Review TV. Movie Review TV. Yeah, beautiful original music there by Michael Thompson. Well done, Michael. Excellent, excellent. That's definitely a yes on the music, original music score.
Yeah, baby.
Absolutely. Yeah, baby, for Michael Thompson. Good job there on that fantastic song, Movie Review TV song by Michael Thompson.
Thanks very much.
Today,
hold your applause till the end of the movie review.
That's right. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. We are up to episode 42, and it's Hotel Mumbai today. I'm going to let you know what Hotel Mumbai
Let us know about it.
is about. I will. Thank you, Michael. Now, this is a 2018 biographical thriller film, although it was released in Australia and the US in 2019. It's inspired by the 2009 documentary Surviving Mumbai about the Mumbai attacks in 2008 at the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel in India. So that's 11 years ago now this happened. Terror strikes in the heart of Mumbai, India, as members of Lashkar-e-Taiba stormed the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel in a series of coordinated attacks throughout the city. Amid the gunfire and mayhem, a brave chef and kitchen worker decide to risk their own lives to try and protect the frightened guests. As the militants continue their assault on the hotel, a desperate couple must do whatever they can to protect their newborn baby. It was directed by Anthony Maris and written by John Collee and Maris. It stars Dev Patel, Armie and Nazanin Boniadi. Hotel Mumbai has grossed $15.7 million worldwide so far. What did you think of Hotel Mumbai, Michael?
Well, I didn't think it interested me that much. I don't really like to watch, real life dramas too much.
Okay.
That are sort of, too depressing like this. I know it's an actual historical event, but it's sort of really is gritty realism, put it that way. I don't know how much it is based on the real life event, but it was sort of really it was down and depressing. It was.
Yeah.
And it was almost from the terrorist point of view to a large extent, which makes it even more hard to watch. Do you find it hard to watch? I found it because I find it's sort of featured the terrorists more than featured the heroes. Maybe it should have switched around and talked about the hostages more than the actual the terrorists and what they were about. They're obviously Islamic fundamentalists, weren't they? And Pakistanis. They didn't say what country they were from, these terrorists, but I'm assuming that they were Pakistanis because one of the main terrorists was called Imran. And obviously Imran Khan's a Pakistani cricketer,
right?
And there's another Imran that's a Pakistani cricketer. So so I'm assuming that they're Pakistani, Muslim terrorists.
Yeah,
they were so
extreme terrorists.
So it's sort of hard to watch to me. So I know people have got to know about it. That they haven't heard of this event happening before, and they deserve to know of its existence, obviously, since this is obviously a major event, a terrorist attack that happened in India. So they should know about it, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
So I thought it's portrayed, I don't know, more the terrorist point of view that it should have done. Really, so it sort of made it sort of a bit depressive to watch to me.
Yeah,
so it sort of made it hard. The terrorists weren't interesting characters at all. They were very much one-dimensional, robotic, which is I guess that's fundamentals.
That's how
are.
they.
So yeah.
Well, that's how they'd be. That's right, because they're brainwashed, right? They're kids. I mean, they were like teenage kids.
Yeah,
or, maybe young, early 20s, very young, brainwashed, extreme fundamental Muslims. I was totally enthralled in this movie. It was actually scary the way they did it. I mean, it was obviously dramatized a bit with the baby, you know, this poor baby. Are they going to be able to save the baby? It was all sort of, the whole plot was to protect this baby. So it was looking at that, which gave it a lovely storyline to sort of have you on the end of your seat. But then there's all these other people that were trapped in this 5-star hotel as well, with these terrorists just going crazy, just shooting everyone down. It was just it's insane. It's absolutely insane. But the fact is this kind of stuff does happen. It's based on a true story. So as much as we might find it hard to watch, this kind of stuff is happening out there. So, you know, it kind of makes you think, geez, what would you do if you were in that situation? It was horrific. It was really hard to watch. I was on the edge of my seat, and at the end of it, I kind of felt like I'd just seen a horror film. It was, and I don't really like horror films, but the fact this was based on a true story as well sort of made it like horrible, but also also scary in a way. It kind of makes you think, well, geez, you know, are they going to keep going with this, or is someone going to be able to put a stop to these extreme fundamental terrorists? You know, it's and I guess what was really scary about it too is that they thought that, you know, in the film it was like saying that everyone who is not Muslim is you know, needs to be killed, you know, that they're unpure, and you know, some of the extreme fundamental Muslims, that's the way they think.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't find it entertaining. That's the thing. It was more like a documentary rather than a piece of entertainment. Yeah, well, obviously, if they made it up, I don't know how much you got to actually. Well, you don't have to actually fictionalize it, do you, to make it entertaining? But I thought sort of like a more of a documentary style drama, maybe. You know, based on the events that the filmmaker found out about this attack. But I didn't find it you know, exciting to watch, obviously, because you know, just told you about the events and concentrated too much on the terrorists. As I said, the terrorists weren't interesting at all. The hostages, there was some interesting characters amongst the hostages for sure. So
there was.
So that's one good point in its favour, I guess you could say. Like like the Russian bloke, obviously, you know,
he was
the Russian guy's an interesting character, and
one of the guests,
and the husband and wife character,
and the babysitter. The babysitter was just babysitting mainly, but it was the characters, the main characters were developed really well, I thought, and I certainly felt for the couple with the baby. I was constantly worried about them, and are they going to be able to free this poor little baby? It just gave it a bit more of a heart connection. But the film itself was very brutal, and it was, however, you know, it was full on action. It was a full on thriller, and I think that was the drama and the action was built up really well in the film. I certainly found it. Like, it wasn't easy to watch because there was a lot of bloodshed, and I hate watching that kind of stuff. However, I was, you know, I kind of hung on the end of my seat thinking, you know, hopefully someone can kill these terrorists, you know, someone can put an end to this, and, you know, let these poor innocent people leave the hotel, because they were like stuck in the hotel. They just couldn't get out, which was insane, you know. So it was very, very scary situation. And in fact, it is based on a true story. These terrorists arrived by boat, so somewhere near India they would have arrived from. And I just feel for all the victims of the actual tragedy. My heart goes out to you, the victims and their families. I think there were a few hundred people killed in that terror attack across the city. I don't know the exact stats, but there's a lot of innocent people killed, which is very, very sad, all in the name of religion. I think it's absolutely freaking insane. It's kind of like when you hear about things like this, you go, what the fudge? What the fudge is going on with the world, with some people in the world? It's pretty scary. However, some people will say, just come from a love space. Just come from a love space, because everyone's entitled to their beliefs. You know, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their beliefs and their religion. Just don't go killing people, okay? Just spread a bit more love and a bit less hate. That would be lovely. All right, that's my suggestion. And I'm giving the film 4 stars because I did enjoy the action and the thriller side of it, and I was enthralled with the whole story. And the fact it was based on a true story certainly had my attention.
It's a bit too gritty and realistic for my taste. They could have concentrated on, you know, maybe other elements on it more. So as I said, it made it hard to watch. Maybe they could have fictionalized it a bit. or maybe I don't know what you can do to make an event like that, easier.
Yeah.
On the eye to watch. So, but obviously it's an event that people need to learn about. So, even if, as I said, look it up on the internet. Taj. This movie is called
Taj Mahal Palace.
Mumbai. Look at the Taj, which is the hotel where this event occurs. So, as I said, this is a very gritty, realistic drama, hard to watch. I'll give it 2.5.
2.5. Okay. And I just want to say the brave chef and the kitchen worker that were two other main characters in it. I thought they did a really great job with the acting in there, and I did feel for the kitchen worker as well.
Yeah,
I think the character was set up really well with that too, and with and he had a wife and a child too, so that was all relative and kind of like similar to what was going on inside the hotel. But anyway, go and see it. I recommend. I did like it. I give it 4 out of 5 stars, but it is definitely hard to watch. You're not going to come out feeling happy generally. You'll come out probably feeling a little bit depressed and a bit tense. But if you like action and thriller and drama, then you'll like it. If you would rather see a comedy like Michael, then
or superhero
movie, then see Captain Marvel.
That's a movie. Yeah, that's right. I gave Captain Marvel the maximum, so
yes,
that tells you how biased I am.
Yes,
those sort of movies.
So that's yes, that's right. So that's us on
I like
Hotel Mumbai.
Yeah, I like to know about historical events. If they're putting a light that it's that's entertaining or easier to watch. I guess if it's if they base it on an event, that's obviously that's positive and uplifting, sort of like the life of, I don't know, Leonardo da Vinci or something like that. I don't think they've done a movie about Leonardo da Vinci's life or something like that. But something like that would uplift you. Or a musician like I don't know, Beethoven or something like that. So
well, with any great historical movies, there's always some kind of battle that happens. Generally it's not all smooth sailing with anyone's life. Really, life is a roller coaster ride, so there's going to be ups and downs.
Yeah, it was up.
However,
and downs, but it's not all down.
No,
like
this film was really full on, intense down. So so if you don't want a heavy film, then don't watch it. If you do like action, drama, thrillers, then you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, and just do. I'm not biased towards war or. Not watching war or terrorist movies. I really liked, for instance, The Darkest Hour movie about Winston Churchill.
Right.
So it's obviously I don't know whether we reviewed that, but I would have given that 5 stars.
Right.
Which to tell you that the writing is everything. It's how you got facts, but it depends on how you present the facts and shoot the movie, doesn't it?
Right.
And the script. So even a really harrowing event that happens in world wars can be put in a positive light, even due to the situation. So, that's the way that I see it.
Yes,
because there's been plenty of war movies that have been good to watch.
They have, and in fact,
but not this one. I'm afraid this is
okay. Not this one for Michael. For me, I think it's still worth seeing personally because I think it's an interesting slice of history, and I think people need to be aware of.
They should know about.
Yeah, of how intense the terrorist Muslims can be, and how crazy the situation is. Absolutely insane. So it's definitely a good wake-up call. I think it's worth seeing, but make up your own mind. If you have seen it, we'd love to hear your opinion. Just pop your comments in the chat here under this video, wherever you're watching it, on Facebook or YouTube. Subscribe to Media Queen TV if you haven't already. And talking of war films, we're going to be reviewing another one called Where Hands Touch next. Where Hands Touch.
Sorry
next.
about that. It's another war film.
It's another war film we'll be reviewing very soon, which will be our 43rd episode coming up very soon. So hang around and we'll be doing that. And love you to join us very soon on the live. Any final words, Michael?
We'll call it as we see it. Well, I'll call it as I see it. So because I got my own point of view.
Yes, that's right.
Everyone has.
We all do. And
it's
okay.
It'd be boring if everyone had the same
views
and everything and gave the same amount of stars all the time.
Exactly. So it's okay to have a different
opinion.
opinion.
Guilty of that in the past, maybe.
Well, some films
we
do
agree.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them. So
yeah.
Till next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.